Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel Discovery Cloud. Animals come in all shapes and sizes, from the really tiny to breathtaking huge. While you may think that being big is better, and it does have many advantages, being small is good too. You need fewer resources to survive, can reproduce more often, and can sequence into all sorts of hiding places to escape predators and hibernate. So today in this video we will tell you about top 5 smallest animals in the world. Pygmy rabbit. The pygmy rabbit is a rabbit species native to the United States. It is also the only native rabbit species in the North America to dig its own burrow. The pygmy rabbit differs significantly from species within the either the lepus, with the typical body length of 9.4 inches to 11.4 inches. The tiny pygmy rabbit is the smallest rabbit in the world. Adult weight only 400 grams. Found in the North America, they generally inhabit areas with deep soils where they can burrow into tall, dense sagebrush for the cover and food. Extensive, well-used runways interlace sage thicket and provide travel and escape route from predators. Slender blind snakes. Slender blind snakes, which are also known as thread snakes or worm snakes, are thin snakes with smooth, shiny scales. Members of this family look much like blind snake of the family Typhlopedia and the early blind snake of the family Anomalpedidae, since all have tube-shaped bodies that they are about the same diameter from the head to tail. The slender blind snakes are different from the other two families in several ways. While all the slender blind snakes are the thinnest. The body of the most species within these families are no wider than 0.2 inches, and some are as little as 1/25th of an inch wide. This gives them the appearance of moving string or thread. The largest species in the family, such as the western slender blind and the western thread snake, may reach more than the 15 inches in length, but most of the 93 species in the family are much smaller. The typical adult ranges from 4 to 10 inches in length and no more than 0.05 pounds in weight. Another characteristic that set the slender blind snake apart from the other blind snakes, and indeed from all other snakes, in their teeth. Slender blind snakes are the only snakes that have teeth on the lower jaw but none on the upper jaw. Kitti's Hognose Bat. The only species in the family is Kitti's Hognose Bat, or simply Hognose Bat. They are also called bumblebee bats because they are about the size of a bumblebee. Their species was unidentified until 1974. Kitti's hog-nosed bat is considered the world's smallest mammal. The head and the body combines measure only 1.1 to 1.3 inches, and they weigh about 2 to 2.6 gram, which is about the weight of a dime. These bats have a wingspan of about 6 inches, which is smaller than some butterflies. Hognose bats are crepuscular, meaning that they are active at dawn and dusk. These bats are most active in the evening. A few minutes after the sun sets, they leave the cave and fly in a circular pattern above the cave entrance for about 1 minute before flying away. Then they separate into small groups and head to a foraging area, a place to search for food, which is usually relatively close, within 820 feet of a cave. Hognose bat eat for about 30 minutes, then they return to the cave for the night. They are active again during the hours before sunrise. In the early morning, they feed and then return to the cave. Pygmy Marmosets. Pygmy marmosets live in the Amazon region of Brazil, Colombia, and northern Bolivia. They make their home and living in the forest trees or bamboo thickets near or along rivers and floodplains. Pygmy marmosets prefer living in dense rainforest where there are lots of hiding places among the plants. Each marmosets group has a small home range of less than half an arc. They feed from just a few trees. Because they are so small, pygmy rabbits can become prey for cats, harpy eagles, hawks, and snakes. That is why they dash from one safe spot to the next. Their neck is flexible and they can turn their head backward to spot predators. They are deliberate about their movements to avoid drawing the attention of predators. But when they need to move, Pygmy marmosets are fast, leaping several feet to avoid the predators that would like to make a meal out of them. Pygmy marmoset live in extended families called troops of up to 9 monkeys, but when an average of 5 members. The pygmy marmoset is the world's smallest monkey. It is native to the rainforest canopies of Brazil, Colombia, and Bolivia, with the body length, not including the tail, of 14 to 16 cm. They really are tiny and they weight only 15 grams at birth. Madame breathes mouse lemur. The Camaro island have large eyes, fox-like faces, monkey-like bodies. Lemurs range in length from about 3.5 inches in Madame breathed mouse lemur to nearly 28 inches from the injury. The bushy tails of lemurs can be longer than their bodies. The injury, however, has only a stub of the tail. Except for the eye, lemurs have woolly fur that is reddish, grey, brown, or black. Some species are variously patterned with white. Among other markings, they may also have eye ring or crown patches. Lemurs are docile animal. Some species live in groups of 10 or more. Most of their time is spent in the trees eating fruit, leaves, buds, insects, and small birds and birds' egg. But diet varies among different species. Some, for example, are mainly insectivorous vireys. Others feed almost exclusively on foliage. All breed seasonally, and female may have only one fertile day during the entire year. Single offspring are usually born after 2 to 5 months. The newborn lemur then clings to its mother's underside until it is old enough to ride on her back.